like, wow. You think about it, you've really come a long way. Allow yourself that. Give yourself that credit, okay? Because if you stay in that place of, oh, I still can do more, I still can do better, and we all can, because every day we get the opportunity to do that. But if you don't give yourself a moment to acknowledge how fucking far you've come with all the shit that you've either gone through, experienced, chose for the wrong reasons in the wrong ways, whatever the fuck, if you don't give yourself that credit and that time to realize, well, damn, I really took it to another level. I really did something else with it. You know what I mean? It could be a lot worse than how it is. I'm so thankful for what I did and the way that I did it. I'm not proud of my choice, but at least I'm not on that shit no more. You know what I mean? That type of perspective. Okay, and that's what recognition and reward is saying here. Okay, humbly accepting your reward, being bestowed grace. Okay, being given grace by God and divine's guidance overall in so many ways unimaginable. You can't even imagine all the ways that you can truly get the recognition and beautiful rewards and favor that you deserve and that you're seeking. Okay, and it's coming. If it's not already taking place in your life, some of y'all know, and it's a lot of times we tend to think that, oh my God, it's supposed to be big and massive and this, and sometimes it is. Sometimes it takes those building things to build up to that thing, but sometimes it's like, wow, you could go somewhere and somebody say, oh well, I got that for you, and they don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Or you could go to a place and, you know, you realize that you thought you had to pay full price and all of a sudden it's half off, or it's buy one, get two free, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like those type of things. Or it could be, you know what I mean? Similar things to that. It's like those are the building moments to the grand moment that you're seeking, the grand moment that you're deserving and desiring. But you have to realize the moment and give yourself credit for all that you've overcome, for all the things that you've really grown from, and all the things that you've done. It's not the same. It ain't the same no more. Okay? Even though it may feel that way or come off that way, you know internally it's completely fucking different. So nothing could ever be the same. Okay? Recognition and reward. Allow yourself this moment when this time comes. Allow yourself these moments. Just say thank you. Just say, God, thank you. Divine's guidance overall. Thank you for the favor. Thank you for the protection. Thank you for looking out. Thank you for, you know, the blessings. Thank you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like some of y'all are really like putting yourself in a place where, do I deserve it? Have I done enough? Do I need to do enough? You've done enough. Okay? You've done enough. You really have. So allow yourself this moment and this time when it comes to you. Okay? Recognition and reward. You know how to be strong. You know how to be powerful. You know how to be aware. You know how to be centered. You know how to be balanced. You know how to be focused. You know how to be mastered and all that shit. You know what I mean? You know how to do all of that. But it's like you've given yourself a really hard time about shit that you've done in the past. Because it's like, it's the whole saying that we all say about certain shit that we wish we never done. If I knew now what I knew then, I would have never fucking did it. That's all. That's that thing. Okay? So allow yourself the understanding of realizing how far you've grown and how much is about to be bestowed upon you. Okay? The divine's love and guidance and grace. Affirm that with God. Affirm that with divine's guidance overall. Affirm that with yourself and know it to be so. Alright, Divine, I ask for the next order to come through. Thank you. And this flipped. Discontent and boredom. Yeah. It's kind of like, let me pull this next one. I'm gonna just get into it. Like I just said, with conflict and defeat, disconnect and boredom, look at how he's looking, right? Okay, he's not even looking out towards the nature and the sun and the clouds and the air and the greenery and shit. Like, he's not living in a fucking shack, clearly, right? He's not living in a shed. He's not living in a box. This man is well dressed for this time age. Like, he ain't got no fucking dirty shoes, no dirty socks, no dirty ass shirt, and none of that shit. I mean, the floors are clean. There's no trash. Okay, the chakras are the chakras are showing themselves here. Okay, all the colors at the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see it too well, but hopefully you can. Okay, he's over this balcony, but he's not looking over the balcony and thankfulness and gratefulness and appreciation. He's more so like, oh, you know, what is my life? Like, you're fucking blessed. You've come a long way. You don't realize how blessed and protected you are. You know what I mean? And it's not to say that y'all are ungrateful or we're ungrateful as a collective. It's just more so like, we gotta realize that even though it's a lot of sad, fucked up shit, it's a lot of beautiful, amazing shit happening too at the same time. All with our own inner story, with our interconnected stories with other people, and we look at ourselves and we give ourselves such a hard time for what we did not do or what we're not doing enough of, or, you know, constantly. And it's like, you don't realize you're not living in a shack, you're not living in a shed. You got crisp, clean fucking air to breathe. Look outside out there in that fucking forest and shit. The grass is cut clean and shit, and well manicured, and his clothes are clean, shoes are clean. You know what I mean? Like, he's so blessed, but he's so out of perspective of where he is. He's so out of perspective of where he is. This is like having exactly what you need, but still thinking you need more, or still thinking you need to do more or be more. Don't lose yourself in that place. That is not a real place. That is a deceptive perception to have and hold right now, because you can easily manifest something completely different when you're in this place, or in this space. Okay, again, conflict and defeat are like twins of each other for me. And for those who repeat twice, to me, these are very similar oracles. For these to repeat twice, it's like, it's something there, right? It's something there that we're not acknowledging fully in a loving, healing place, you know? So that's something that we have to understand, work on. Okay, I'm gonna take the one on top. The one on top is universe, and after that was deception and envy, but I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, I'm gonna say this again. As a collective, male, female, whatever, right? Conflict and defeat and discontent and boredom is all about your slighted perspective on how far you've come and how far you can actually move forward at this point, okay? How far you can actually move forward from at this point forward, or from this point forward. Damn, why the fuck is that so hard for me to say? At this point, you can choose to move forward more gracefully or more difficult, or in a more difficult way due to your perspective. You've already come a long way. You know what I mean? So it's like the best thing that you can do is allow yourself to change your perspective. Once you change your perspective and perception, I feel like a lot of this 100% is mental and emotional and vibrational. It could be physical, given wherever your current circumstances are, physical wise, but it's all, it starts in the mind. It starts with the intention. It starts with that choice in your heart, the decision that you made in your heart. You know what I mean? It starts with that. That's where it is. You know what I mean? And I feel like once this improves, and I feel like you're choosing to improve on that, at least I hope that you are, because the universe comes out, which is a very, very, very good card. Okay? It's like being given something from God, divine's guidance overall, something so beautiful that you've worked so hard for. And with that being said, I'm going to close it out with this one. But overall, it's like this right here, this is the pickle. This is the trippy shit right here. This is the stuff that'll get you caught up and take you away from all the beauty that is right here. Okay? So let me read this last oracle, and then I'm going to close this reading out. Like I'm gonna have to go back into pages. Okay, here we go. All right, the universe, does it have a tarot reference? Yes, it is the world. Okay, the universe oracle is referred to as the world in this deck. Okay, that's the tarot reference. All right, so you've come far on your journey, and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you strive for is within reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The universe is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects the work that you've accomplished on your travels. But more importantly, it represents the wisdom that you've gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in the bigger scheme of life. Perception, perspective, emotional, mental, vibrational. Could be most definitely spiritual as well, because all of that goes into play. All of those things are connected, okay? The world is yours to command, and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The universe is a reminder that the same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's coursing through the universe, is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed the stars was the soul of one person. They also believe the soul shines so brightly to guide others through the darkness. And so too can your wise soul, the world, okay? So there's a message, there's a destiny, there's a purpose that you have to bring forth. Like I said, you got a testimony. Allow God's glory to be amplified in your life so much so that you can't even, it's like so amazing and so out of this world, unbelievable. You know what I mean? You have a testimony. Everything is something to learn from, not only from your own perspective, but sharing that with other people can really help other people understand what the fuck they're going through. Because a lot of times we go through shit, we don't know how to explain it, we don't know how to heal from it and go through it. But sometimes it takes those people that took a little bit more time with it than we did. We talk to them, we catch their ear, you know, we listen to what they have to say, and then, you know what I mean, it's amazing how stuff just sometimes work out. So allow your story to turn into the most beautiful chapter, no, the most beautiful book you've ever read, so to speak. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but overall, very much so more positive than negative, although these are your hiccups right here, okay? These could be the, you know, altering things. And I feel like this has affected you in the past, and it's kind of like affecting your present, but not so much so because you know exactly what you want. But I feel like, again, mentally, emotionally, vibrationally, spiritually, there's a struggle. There's a, you know what I mean? I got to get over this past thing or these past things more in order to be more present in my present. You know what I mean? But you'll get there, okay? So, you'll get there. Let me check my camera, y'all. Okay, we are 26 minutes and counting. I'm gonna do some emotional clarifiers through this oracle deck here. And I actually was gonna close this reading out, but I wanna do about 3 emotional clarifiers for this reading. And then I'm gonna close the reading out, okay? Alright. One more shuffle. Divine, I asked for the first oracle to come through. Thank you, fear. Let me place fear. Let me just place fear right here. Okay. Y'all know, well, let me place it so that y'all can see it upright. Let me just place fear over here by those two, because that's what it is, okay? Fear. I realize that I am testing the resolve to live in the energy of love, okay? That's the first emotional clarifier, fear. All right. So for me, okay, I'm going to place fear right here because I already know what that is. I already know what that's referencing. These 2 oracles right here, okay? All right, let me see if that's in frame. Yeah, kinda. Let me move it up a little bit more so y'all can see a little bit more. Okay, fear. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Yes, guilt. All right, so I'm gonna place guilt right there. Okay, y'all can see that. And then let's do the next one. Y'all, excuse the phone ringing. Let me pull this one oracle out. Well, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Guilt. Okay, we got fear, we got guilt. All right. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Yes, it's about your mental. It's about your perspective, your insight, imagination. I embrace and nourish the clear aspect. I don't know why I said clear. Clear is nowhere on this oracle, okay? All right, I don't know why I said clear, but for those that resonate, okay, y'all know what I'm saying. All right, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, okay? So this is all about rearranging or reprogramming your mental so that you can be better, so that you can overall truly embrace and be ready for the world and all that you deserve. That's a part of it, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I don't really need to explain this because I basically explained it through the whole entire reading. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this reading. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that it resonated for you. And again, I will see y'all again with another reading.